Hello, everyone. Welcome to Generative AI, the initial setup stage and the second one. Here, I'm going to show you how to set up OpenAI API account. Okay, so let me go to my Google Drive. So here's what I prepared for you. So how do you sign up for the Google OpenAI account? Well, when you type openai.com, which I did here, openai.com, then this initial screen will show up. Okay. All right. So if you go to products here, products. Okay, so if you put your mouse here on the products, the screen will slightly change. And there this API, and then API, you can do API login. I am being logged into it because I actually have an account. Okay, but if you don't have an account, then what you should see is this screen here. It either asks you to sign in or sign up. And if you don't have an account, then sign up, okay? So maybe I should somehow API login. Let me see if I can show you. I'm heading ahead, but let me log out for now, okay? So if I have OpenAI and if I go to products and to API login, because I'm signed out, it either asks me to sign in, or if I don't have an account, then ask for sign up. So you should click the sign up, type your email address, and following the instructions, you can sign up for an account, all right? All right. So this is how you go and sign up for an account. Okay. Once you sign up for an account and do all that, now what you can do is that I can do log into my account. So okay, so you should have your password and all this. And so I go in here, isn't it? So I get two choices. What you people many times use is the ChatGPT, just type the questions you want to know and like the answer. That's probably you have known. Also, some people, if they want to use GPT-4, they pay $20 to get the premium service. This is not what we are doing right now. So we want to access the OpenAI through API, some permissions through the Python code. So we click this one. All right. Okay, here. So let me show you here. So here's an API portal that will show up. And where do you link your credit card? Okay. If you go here, the gear sign, this is the settings button. If you go to settings, okay. And there is this billing in here. And then there is this payment methods. You can get the payment. All right. All right. So let me go in here. So in the API, okay. So the settings and then billing. And if you do payment methods, you can add your credit card, isn't it? Add the payment methods. Okay. If you want to know how much you used it, then go here, the usage, all right? And it will show you how much has been used. Okay, so here shows my activities. All right. Okay, so this is how you set up for an account and add your credit card and all this information. How do I get an API key? Well, the API key you can get here from, let me actually go first here. So again, products, API login, and you should log in, and then API. And if you go here, API keys. Okay, I already have one, so I don't need to create. But if you don't have one, create your new secret key. It will show up a key, and you should actually cut and paste and save it. All right. You should cut and paste and save it and put it in, I don't know, a notebook or Word file and keep it safe where you keep your save it. Because it will never show up again. So it will see, I already used it and created and saved it somewhere else, but it will never show back again, okay? And if it has been compromised, you suspect somebody's using it, you should delete it and create a new key, all right? Yeah, because your credit card is linked now and somebody uses it, your credit card will be charged. All right. So once I have the secret key, what do I do? Well, in the program, you can use it. So one way to do it is, so there are many ways. You can actually just save the key and put it in a string to use that API key and get it. But another way to save the key instead of just putting in notebook is in your Google Colab here, in the Google Colab, on this left panel, there is a key. See, I actually saved my key. I cut and pasted my secret key here and nickname it, okay, something, and I did grant access to it. So my program here afterwards can use that secret key, okay? So once I add the key, how do I do it? Well, for example, and this you probably don't need right now, but for example, in one of the program that uses ChatGPT, GPT-4, 3.5, it's LangChain. This is one of the access program that accesses OpenAI. And what you can do here is, once it's installed, let me just get a second. Right, okay, so here, so from Google Colab, import user data, and then the user data get, and then here's the nickname of my key. See, Open API key, see this nickname. This will recognize in my program in here that there's a particular API key that's stored in here. I don't need to type this in, is what I'm trying to say. I just do this Open API key, and then the Open API key, I name it in this variable, and then I can basically use it, okay? So this we'll talk about later. So I can use the OpenAI GPT 3.5 in this case, use it and ask questions. What are the 5 largest cities in USA population? And it gives me the answer. Okay, because I have access to the OpenAI API key. Another way of doing it is that, well, instead of explicitly saving the variable and use it every time I do it, I can actually do it in OS environment and use that OpenAPI key here like this. And then the LangChain will just know that in the system, and I can basically have whatever messages and do without actually explicitly invoking and using this here. All right, this shows you how to set up the OpenAI API access. Thank you for watching this episode.